Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been way too long since I've posted, but I'm happy to be back. This video is about me riding up and camping in the Kawartha Highlands with my new Husqvarna FE501. I hope you enjoy. Quick shout out to Arctic Moto, cool guys up there. Picked this up whenever I was up in Whitehorse almost 2 years ago, I guess. A little more toasty with sweater on. Hopefully I stay that way. I've got another layer and a rain jacket to put on for later whenever it gets cooler at night. Picked up some new gloves, new version of what I already had. Yeah. There we go. It's a good thing I'm tall. I made a bit of a day getting to my campsite for the evening. Rode out from Toronto straight to the dirt roads to take me out toward Peterborough. I did as many smaller single-lane dirt tracks as I could along the way. There's a good number of them south of Port Perry in Scugog County. They're all going more or less the same direction as Highway 7A. Going that way. Whee! Alright. No, it is. Before I get myself into a jam here, so maybe this isn't the way that I particularly want to go right now. It's a very heavily used snowmobile track from the look of it, and a few trees along the road. There is no tree along the road the other way, but figure out what that is all about. So I'm not about to push my way through this forest yet, but I could probably go over that. Probably go over that. Maybe I will try. Just don't want to get caught in all these trees. I feel like I could roll over that, no problem. Made it. Yeah, it's basically like, why did I do 2 weeks in Spain doing all that crazy off-road shit that I did without, you know what, I gotta use this. I gotta use those skills. I feel like the last time I really went through here was after a big windstorm as well. This has been, I think this has been like this for a little while. Alright, I think I just gotta go straight through this tree. That was great! Love that! That's why we do it, kids. Under it is. Can't go over it. Must go under it. Let's see. Put that down. Alright, it was quite a windstorm through here, it seems. But it's okay, we got just the vehicle for it. Tap it down. Over. Here we are, one of the trailheads. I'm a little bit concerned with all these trees. Probably a whole bunch of them falling inside as well. We might need to go over the other way. See how it goes for a little bit. If there are too many trees, then yeah, there's always the north end. Deer. Huh, interesting. So down here, used to camp along in that spot there, but then they rebuilt the bridge that goes across, but it looks like that bridge is now gone. I might come out here again in the summer, because that's a nice little spot to just chill, have a beer. I don't really feel like going through that water today though. That's one way to get where we're going, but we're going this way. Yeah, I mean, if there's too much, yeah, I don't, alright, backing up. Great thing about this bike, quite light. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it for this this trail. Don't really feel like going through that. I'll do a quick little walk before I say complete now. Yeah, I could try to get through, but I think the best way is go north on the road and get where we're going that way. There are a couple other little trails around. I know they're not all that great. They'll probably about there. So we got probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours left of sunlight. See, holy shit, giant turkeys. Big turkey. But anyway, we made it on the trail, but this way is generally more clear, so hopefully I can make it most of the way, if not all the way, to my regular camp spot. I'm excited to be here because I haven't been here, I don't know, I might have been here once last year. We got daylight for another hour and a half. It'll be nice to get to camp. The other part of the worry, not too crazy. This is a sand pit. I don't feel like getting too stuck in the mud. Still some snow in here. Loosey goose. Kind of wild, there's still snow in here. My own little piece of paradise. Whew. Whew. Welcome to the lake. Whew.
Welcome to camp, and I'm gonna get started on building up my tent. I've put everything inside my left bag here for my sleeping and my camping purposes. I've also got my tent pegs in here. So what I'm using right here is the Moto luggage system. Sleeping pad, pillow. That's the footprint for the tent itself, the fly for it. First things first, I'm gonna set up the fly, rather the footprint. Sides. All that's left is my sleeping bag and then the fly. One of the things I do like to do, usually whenever I'm here, I usually do a hammock tent. This time I just wanted to feel a little less complicated. There, easy. Tent's up. Now, see what time it is, and maybe we'll have a dinner. It's getting to that point. We've had a pretty good day getting here. Not too rough, but it was definitely a lot of energy. I brought a couple of dehydrated meals, and I'll prep those. I've got to look for some wood. Looks like had a fair bit of wood fall down. I purposely didn't bring my saw. Probably would have come in handy, considering this is a lot of decently green wood. Get some of it back, start burning. Brought some fire starters just in case. Got some decent dead wood here. They got plenty of wood to work with, I think. That'll burn quick. Line 8, right about there. All right, so let's see. Let's see how this is. I do like these meals in a bag. They are a treat, actually. I usually go with like the Alpine Air ones. I do mix it up every now and then. Roaster tree cheese. I'll show you quickly Nice, cheesy, gooey goodness. Get the energy. That's pretty good. A little spicy kick to it. My campfire started. We'll see how long that goes. I didn't take a ton of wood. I'll probably go out in a few more minutes. Sun's going down. Not a ton of dry wood, but there was an ice storm not too long ago. Here's hoping I can, find enough to just keep its nice small fire going. Looks like this is catching though. I think I'll be okay for a bit. I don't think I'm gonna have too late of a night. Just enough to keep me warm for a bit, and then I'll probably settle down. Basically set up for camp. Simple setup. Just tried to be more or less minimal. Brought the main gear, which is the tent, a little bit of food. I did bring a couple little extras. That being a nice cigar. What's a cigar without a little bit of whiskey to go with it? Truth be told, I forget what whiskey is in here because it's been in here forever. But it's the one I grabbed, and it's the one I'm going to have. I don't have a proper cigar cutter, but I do have my little Opinel knife. I'm just going to make a little hole here. Little X. Should be fine. That'll be great. And I'm going to use the fire to try to light that. So yeah, with a little effort, that's lit. I did do a bit of sacrilegiousness, and I did pour a little bit of the whiskey into some hot chocolate, which I'll have in a bit. But cheers. Life is good. The first camp out of spring, and I am very excited to be out and just enjoying the evening. It's going to be a bit chilly. It's a little cool tonight. The air is clear. It's one of my favorite places to camp out at because it's really quiet. You get to see the birds. There's actually 2 herons going across right now and landing in the water. In the summer you can kind of hear the highway far off in the distance. But yeah, it's my favorite little spot. One of the great things about motorcycling, and especially like when you have a bike that enables you to go off-road into different areas, different places that aren't usually accessible even by car or like any other like on-road motorcycle. I love the access, but I also just love the ride to get in. Like this area here is like the first time I really ever went off-road on a motorcycle. I wouldn't say it's like a super challenging place, but it does require a little bit of skill, a little bit of practice, a little bit of knowing your bike and having the confidence to, it's going over rocks. And taken my Tiger here, I've taken my KLR 650 here, taken my KLR 250 here, and now I've taken my Husky 501. It makes me want to have adventure more locally. I want to use it to be able to see more of this country, more of this province that I live in, and more of this place that I call home. All right, I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the evening. Take it easy, keep this fire going, probably hit the hay at some point. Been a long, good day. I want to get up rested and ready to take on the trail out of here tomorrow morning. Hopefully it doesn't rain before I get up. Morning, everyone. It's about 6 a.m. Couldn't really sleep much more. So I'm just kind of up. I'll slowly start packing my stuff. Really what I need is a coffee. Get myself a little warmed up. It's a little chilly out still. Like 2 degrees. Here's my lake view. Sun's not quite over the horizon, way back over somewhere that way. Yeah, nice to be up early. Get an early start. Got some riding to do. It's going to be a little cloudy today. That's alright. Alright, so here we go, back at it again. But I think I'm going to check out that other campsite over there first. Good. Alright, let's go! Wanted to check out this little campsite here first. Oh yeah. That's what I wanted to confirm, was that there was a little boat here. Whee! Gotta tell you, this bike makes these climbs significantly easier than on the Tiger.
Alright, back at the road. I think this might be where I stop recording. We'll see. If so, thanks for joining along on the adventure. Nice evening out, some good trails. If I ride some more trails, I'll be sure to record them. Bye everyone.